What's up, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. It is a beautiful morning here in Zone 9B, and I got a special guest once again. I got my mom.
Good morning, everybody. It's a beautiful day right here in sunny Florida. The temperature drops a couple of grades, but it's still humid. You know, it's Florida. It's still very humid, but nevertheless, we're enjoying our weather over here outside in the backyard.
We're out here sweating it up, and today, as promised, we got some avocado tasting here, brought to you by, I got a friend over in East Orlando who grew these. Doesn't have I forget the farm name. He does have a name for it. I'll reach out to him and find out. But they are some seedlings here, and they're from all different, well, we're gonna try three seedlings, sorry. No, actually, yes, 4 from another one. 3 from him, 1 from another one. We'll explain that. And this one's a semi-young. This one's not ready. So this one's up here hanging out, but it's not there yet.
Excuse me. For those who doesn't know, semillon is a Spanish word, which means big seed. Okay, that's what it means. That translates to big seed. But we'll find out if it's a big seed or not, okay?
Give us a few days on those.
Right.
So the ones that are ready right now, which we will start with, I would love to start with the Bumpy here. And we do have a Brogden, which, yes, I've tasted Brogden before. It's a black avocado. And you can eat the skin here. I'll show you in just a few minutes. But we're going to talk about the Bumpy first. And why does he call it the Bumpy? Well, as you can see, it's not a perfect fruit, and it's like the ugly Betty of avocados. But if the flavor is awesome, then does the outside really matter? Let's find out. And according to him, should we start from this one?
Yeah, let's start. Let's start.
He says that this one's the best, though.
Okay.
Okay, that's what, in his opinion, this one has the most flavor.
But we'll be the judge.
Okay.
How about
Let's see. Let's see.
That's what we're here for, because everybody has a different taste. Everybody, whatever's a 10 for me, it could be an 8 for somebody else. So that's the reason we're doing this tasting today. So we'll let you guys know exactly what do we think. Thank you.
Very, very nice.
Oh, nice. And
this one,
smooth.
I should have eaten this one just yesterday. It was in the box with the others, but I was kind of waiting for them to kind of all even up or ripen evenly. Sorry, folks. We're gonna get it out there. No edits here. I like to go ahead and just use it or shoot once and just let it rip. But oh, let me go ahead and cut mine, and then we'll find out what this flavor profile is all about. And I'll be honest. In
Spanish culture, a lot of us like to put a little bit of salt in there, but we don't want to use salt this time because we really want to taste the fruit itself without any additives.
See exactly how it tastes.
In the perfect world, we will put salt, but we're not going to. For now, I'm going to tell you that
the skin
peels very easily. It's a very thin skin. It's not super thin, but it's good enough so you can peel it. Like
beautiful,
that.
Yeah,
And
very thin skin.
It looks very nice, very creamy. It looks very nice. Okay.
Wow. Very nice, folks. Very, very nice. I mean,
yes.
Creamy.
If you ever, for the avocado lovers, if you ever know the staple avocado, and you know what the avocado flavor plays in your mind, and when you think avocado, you know the flavor. This is it. This is
excellent.
This is a true avocado. It's very creamy. It's not too watery. Very rich. I can taste the oils. I can taste the smoothness. It's very nice. And the avocado flavor, it's just right there. The avocado flavor.
Very impressed with it. Very, very impressed. I'm sorry. It was excellent. I ate mine pretty quick, which I should have taken my time. But listen, folks, it's all right. When you eat something and you know it's good, hey, it's all right. I should have taken my time. Nana knows.
I take my time.
Yeah, I know.
I take my time with everything.
This one is a great avocado. And again, the Bumpy. I have no bad words to say. It was very creamy. I don't know how long he's been growing this cultivar, but the tree itself is maybe, I've seen it, maybe about 25 feet, and this thing was loaded down as well. But they're high up there. So later on, you know, he'll have to trim down the tree a little bit. Actually, might have been even a little bit taller than 25. Because I remember they were way up there. You couldn't reach any of the lower branches. But anyways.
And these avocado came from seed?
Yes.
This grew from seed. So imagine, I figure that at least 15 years before they could grow. But listen, an avocado like that is worth waiting 20 years, up to 20 years. But it all depends. If you're getting older like me, I don't want to wait 20 years. I'd rather have a grafted tree that is going to give me the same results in less than that. Okay.
So now we'll go with another one of his seedlings called the Floridian. All right.
Floridian.
Floridian as well is what he calls it. And it's very large. It's got some weight to it.
Oh, yeah.
It's beautiful. It's a perfect,
very nice,
perfect
very
shape.
dense. You can feel it. Yes.
But again, the outside is one thing, but the inside, let's see what we're working with here.
It looks very nice.
Tell that it's
cut. Yes, when you cut, it looks very nice.
Oh, I went thin there.
That's all right. That's okay. It's very good.
I can do the thin one if you want.
No, I'll do this.
Oops, sorry, it's folded up.
Oh, man. No, I haven't even tried this, and my eyes already feasting on this. Look at the colors. The Bumpy inside was a little bit more on the greener side. This is more on the yellow side. This one looks gorgeous.
Let me show you. That's the inside there.
Right.
Beautiful little wedge.
Now the skin on this one
separates. This one's bigger.
No, that's all right.
Sure?
The skin itself already starts separating from the avocado, from the flesh. Look at this. This is a thicker skin. This one here has a thicker skin. It's already separating, so you don't even have to work a whole lot trying to separate it. Now let's taste it.
Got some weight to it. I like it. Colored.
Yeah.
No smell on these avocados.
No, they don't have no smell. Very nice, rich, creamy.
Less, well.
I like Bumpy better than this. I mean, so far, you know, the Bumpy seems like to have everything together. But I don't want to jump to conclusions. I want to try the other ones, and I want to give everyone the benefit of the doubt. This one is very creamy too. The taste of the avocado is a lot less. It's a little bit lesser than, you know, you're eating an avocado, but the flavor of the avocado is a lot less. It's less potent. So this one here is it's a very good avocado.
It does have more of the watery tones. It lacks that creamy, that big fat, that big oil.
Yeah, a lot less oily.
But
it's a lot less oily than the other one. A little bit more water in there. Yes,
sure.
You're right.
But if I grew this from seed and it took me a little bit, 10 years, the battery just died on the choker. If it took me a little bit of time and I could go ahead and grow it out, then why not? You know what I mean? It's a good, I wouldn't say anything bad about it, but it doesn't have that intensity that you would.
But I will grow it.
Yeah,
I will grow it. I will grow that tree. I will grow that
grow
tree.
It. Yeah, you can grow it. It's a nice size. I mean, definitely. Y'all got people to feed. You're not going to eat this one all by yourself. I promise you.
No, and
it's
then
a big avocado for one person to take down.
Right. And if you grow this, you'll be avocado rich, because think about, like my son said, think about how many people can eat from one of these huge babies, right?
It'll stick to your ribs, and it's got it's got fat and it's got nutrients behind it. But
very nice.
If you could only have a couple, would this be the one? You know what I mean? So not many people have not many people have a lot of room. Well,
I would.
We got Bonito or the Leela.
Let's go with the Leela.
All right.
Let's go with the Leela and see
something a little bit different. This one's a tiny little avocado, and this is Leela. Now, we'll taste it and see exactly what this one's about. We do have these trees here for sale. Yeah, this was exactly what he was telling me, is that he's having a tough time getting these to ripen evenly. So the top looks like it's ripe, but yet the body is not ripe. So it's not going to even work, folks. Because, I mean, the top, you can see that it is, definitely wrinkled up the top. But then down here on the body, still hard. So it's not going to work, unfortunately. Oh, that sun came out. Woo! So that's going to be a dud. Stud?
Well,
what do you think?
You did the cut. You cut it already. Yeah. Let's show what the Leela.
Yeah, I mean,
show whatever the Leela looks like.
It's a bad rep. representation in my opinion, but you know, it's a tiny, this is a small avocado. I think they do get larger than this, but I don't know. I haven't grown them out, haven't tasted them prior to, and it's not going to be great because it's green, right?
I'm going to taste it though.
You gonna eat it?
It's green. No, it's green.
It's green. It's going to be crunchy.
All the way.
Yeah.
All the way it's green.
It's not going to work.
But all the way it's green.
We appreciate it, sir. I understand. And you warned us, so it's all good. Now, go ahead.
Excuse me. Now, we have several customers and everybody have different ideas of what kind of avocados they like. Some of them, like me, I like the big avocados. My eyes, my brain, my heart, everything that I have gets very happy when I see huge avocados, right? But we also have customers that they don't want huge avocados. They want small avocados. So I'm thinking maybe the Leelas will be something that they will probably want to get a tree because they're not huge. And provided that they ripen in the right time, the right conditions, it's probably a good avocado. Now the seed seems to be a little bit bigger than the flesh. So it is up to everybody's own opinion and taste.
And word on the street is that the rootstocks or the seeds are excellent for making rootstocks here. So they are prized for that. But, you know, I don't have any in the ground, but it's worth at least growing here. I do want to have as many different varieties here. So then that way later on I can make cocktail trees to be able to graft them out. But anyways, next one is Bonito.
Which means, in Spanish, bonito is a Spanish word for pretty. Okay.
This one seems like it's ripe.
So pretty is the next one.
And again, another seedling that he grew out. I don't know the backstory on this one, but I can always drop it down in the description. That one.
Thank you.
Later on as I get the info.
Very nice. Nice
colors
and smooth.
Impeccable.
Ah, okay. The skin, it's...
Seems
every
very
skin
creamy.
is different. The skin over here is hard.
Check her out.
Very nice.
Very, very creamy it seems, but again, what's the flavor like, right? Because the outside is gorgeous, and this is a good size. I could probably knock down this one, you know, with some sauce and some chips for sure.
Right. The skin on this one doesn't separate as easy as the other one. You just kind of have to fight the skin for it.
Yeah, you're not.
Maybe you probably need to use a
no, not worth it.
A knife in order for it. But let's try it. Let's see what it tastes like. Very sweet. It's sweet.
Wow, that's really good flavor there. That impressed me.
This one here has an avocado flavor, not super strong, but enough so you'll know you're eating an avocado. Creamy, it's not watery, and has a sweetness to it. Some of the avocados have a sweet touch that sometimes you even think they have sugar in it. So this is one of those avocados that had a little bit of sweetness in there. Now the other avocados that we tried, they didn't have that touch of sweetness. This one does. This one has the sweetness. And it has everything. It has the creaminess.
Beautiful along the skin as well.
Yeah.
Get down towards the skin and it's like this really oily, like.
Very nice.
That's gorgeous.
Nice avocado.
I'm impressed with that. Now.
Very nice avocado.
That's. Which one do you like? Do you like it better than the Bumpy though?
I like the Bumpy. Bumpy will be the first one. And then probably Bonito will be, and then that one will be number 3. If we're going into that,
that's
if we're going into numbers.
Yep.
If we're going into numbers. Okay?
That's where I would be as well. But that's an excellent flavor. I really did. That one impressed me. And he's got something, folks. And listen, if you get some budwood, this is Semillon, which we're not eating. We'll do the Brogden. Yeah. And then we'll tell you a quick little story, actually. So now Brogden, black avocado, highly recommend it. Here in Orange City and north central Florida, because it'll take like 18 to 20 degrees at maturity, but supposedly a very nice one. And this one is an excellent cultivar because you can eat the skin as well if you would like. Not everyone likes that, but I think it's cool.
Oh, very nice.
It's a gorgeous little avocado.
Nice. Very nice.
A lot of people can't eat a lot of avocados, so
very nice.
This right here would fit that bill. Look at that.
Right.
And hopefully y'all can see that color. We got some sun in the background, but there's a lot of seed in there now. And the seed to flesh ratio is not the greatest, but if you can grow this, and this is the only one that you can grow, why not,
It would
right?
be good. For a lot of people, they're looking for Haas or super Haas.
Mhm.
If they don't find it, Brogden will be ideal because of the size and the avocado itself. This one, my son is eating the skin. I don't know if
Why
I want
not?
to. Yeah, go
Why
for it.
not? Yeah. And this is homegrown, not sprayed. He doesn't spray his stuff.
Wow.
But yeah, that's why I'm like,
Super
why not?
creamy.
Super, yeah, it's excellent.
Super. Of the, all of them that I have tried, this is the one that is super creamy. It doesn't have that hint of sugar.
No, it's not as sweet as Bonito though.
Very nice. It's like again, creamy. You can taste the oils of the avocado. It's not watery at all. It's like a very dense avocado. Very
beautiful.
Nice.
And they turn black, so it lets you know whenever they're ready to be picked.
Very nice.
And I think this one's an early season, if I'm not mistaken. But excellent. I have nothing. I would grow this one, even though it's mainly seed, but why not? I'd still rock it. If it's certain avocados here are going to have to be babied, I do have, forgot the Simmons, right?
No, we don't have the Simmons are not
it's not
ready.
yet. Yeah.
The Simmons is not ready.
Simmons technically isn't a cold hardy avocado, but I'm growing that up here. Russell as well, right behind us here, is not cold hardy, but we're giving it a rip because, hey, I bought them early in the game. I heard that they were great avocados. And, you know, we're going to have to cover them up or something. They've already been set back from the freeze back in January of 23. But, you know, if anything happens, I replace them with some colder, hardier ones. And why not? I would grow Brogden up here.
Yeah, very nice. Beautiful avocado.
Eat the skin. There's so many properties. I'm sure there's so many beneficial properties in the skin.
Very nice. I was very impressed with such a little, and me, like I said, I like the big avocados, but I was impressed with the size of it and the taste of it. Very nice.
Okay. And now we got a special guest, folks. This one's a very exciting story here. This one is an unnamed variety that right now I'm just putting 2 little X's on there. Y'all can see that. 2 little X's and a little smiley face because this one took 20 years to grow out. Okay, this one is a special fruit that just dropped after 20 years, folks. Listen, we have a friend in another nursery up the road called Just Grow It Nursery right here in Orange City. And she went ahead and posted that after 20 years, finally her tree went ahead and fruited. Now, I don't know how heavily it fruited. I don't know the numbers or anything like that, but she was kind enough to let us have one to be able to taste. But can you imagine waiting 20 years? Actually, we waited 20 years as well back in Longwood. My parents planted. If
15,
you want to tell the
15.
Oh, 15.
We waited 15 years.
You can tell the story if you want. But
yeah, 15. We waited 15 years from seed until the tree stopped producing. But when the tree stopped producing, our avocados were probably as
bigger than
good as that one there.
Bigger than that. They were monster, like
heavy producers.
Big Florida avocados.
You wait 15 years, 20 years for an avocado. If you have the time, if you're in your 20s, go for it. But if you're later than that, no.
Get a grafted tree.
Go graft it.
Or graft other varieties to that seedling. So that way, while you're waiting, you can eat something else.
Right.
Hit me up and we can work something out. But anyway, so there is no name for this one yet. She hasn't named it. No. But I'm excited because it's been 2 decades and this is very special. Who knows, down the road, maybe we'll get a look at the tree or whatnot. But everyone's got a story. Every tree has its own story and I am here for it. Let's go ahead and share the love. It's actually loosened up.
Thank you. Oh wow. Very nice. Look at this.
That looks beautiful. And I didn't get the seed that she planted either. I forgot to ask her. But I'm guessing it's probably like a little Haas-esque, right?
Yeah.
Probably like a Haas and it came out a little bit bigger.
Wow, look at that.
Gorgeous little fruit right here. Beautiful. Now it does seem, just from eyeballing it and from cutting it, it seems a little bit drier, but that's just my take from here. Let's find out. Dun, dun, dun. I'm stoked to try it. Does it peel? Negatory. Nope. Don't peel it.
It doesn't peel.
No.
It doesn't peel easy.
Oh, a little under.
It's just a hair under, but
Yeah. One more day would have been, that's why it's drier. One or two more days. I wanted to go ahead and drop it just to go ahead and show y'all and talk about it, but I do have one more that she was kind enough to give. So therefore, what I'll do is, now that I know, because it has a little bit of a give to it, so that's why I decided that it was ready. But I'll wait for the next one. It does have a nuttier flavor, though.
Very nice flavor. Very nice flavor, and for the taste of it, even though it's a little bit under, like my son said, we could wait another day. It would have been perfect.
It's a beautiful.
Look at the seed; it's very
good
small.
Size.
The flesh is very nice. Very
That's
nice.
What's cool.
Very nice avocado taste. Like he comes out with that avocado taste. Like I have tried in the Spanish culture. If you don't have an avocado in your meal, it's just you don't have a meal, right? I have tried so many avocados, commercial, homegrown, and some of the avocados are just watery. And some of them you just right away you fell in love because you taste the smoothness, the cream, the oils of the avocado.
Good.
This is a little gem. This is a little good one. I mean, I'm so glad that she finally got blessed with, harvesting her own avocados. She will be avocado rich. Like I tell my son, hey, today we're avocado rich. We have all these avocados that we have to eat. They're beautiful, beautiful, beautiful avocados. Mango season is over. So now we're going in avocado season. And you know what? If you have avocados and if you grow on avocados, then you will be avocado rich. That's all I say. Yes.
Drop a tree in the ground, put in the time.
Yes.
Before you know it, years go by. You think, oh man, I can't wait 3 years. It goes by quick, fam. I'm telling you. And then when you start fruiting, you'll start sharing. You'll start selling it. Whatever it is that you got, whatever it is that you want to do with your fruit. But I tell you what, you do need avocados in your life. They're excellent fruit and so good for you.
Yeah, do not discriminate. The prices on the avocados are going higher and higher as the years go by. And so if you go to the supermarkets and you see the prices of the avocados, they're not getting any cheaper. So if you have a little tree, take care of it, nurture it, and do whatever you need to do in order for you to.
Let's confirm that. Let's confirm to see which one was your favorite so far. Is it this one? Is it the Bumpy right here? Because this thing really does impress me. It's got a great size. And I apologize, sir, that I should have eaten this one, with all due respect, yesterday or the day before. I get it. Don't shoot me.
Oh, wow.
But I wanted to go ahead and have them to where they're all kind of going, ripening up at the right time. But
this is awesome. This is really, really, really good avocado. Not because it was the first one. It's because if you would have put this one last, I would have picked this one better because this stands out.
It does. It has that creaminess. It has
this one stands out. Yes.
The oil content in there. And it's, again, the ripeness probably has a lot to do with it. Nice. You're catching it at that last bit. So it's really concentrating all the good flavors and sugars and whatnot. Well, maybe that has something to do with it. No different than a mango. The more you let it ripen up, the sweeter it becomes. But you lose some of those other flavors as well. But it's up to you on how y'all eat it. Some people, I'm sure, would like a firmer avocado, depending on what you're going to use it for. He did tell me the one that was best for guac, but I forgot. To me, I don't know. Can't you use any avocado for guac?
I use any avocado for guacamole. It's all right. The same way that I use any avocado for avocado toast. The same way that I use avocado for anything else. With however, avocado is avocado. I use it I use my imagination. And that's what I'm saying. We put avocados on the table almost every day if we can. So an avocado, there's no...
How many have you eaten in your life now? That's why I was like, who else am I going to sit here and eat and trust their judgment on avocados? And my mom that grew up on these, you know what I mean? And every day, growing up, I didn't like avocados. As a kid, I didn't, she would cut it up and here, you want some.
You didn't appreciate it until you got a little bit older.
Yeah.
That when you start loving avocados. And it was more like, I don't know, I don't want to say by force, but it was on the table. It was on the table. It was part of our daily diet. So you get to the point where you just, either you join us or you run the other way. So eventually, everybody welcome the avocados and
The training wheels is always guac. You add some hot sauce to it, man, you got me. You hook me with a little hot sauce and it's on. So of course, in salsa and chips, but then before you know it, you're like, whoa, and then you go down that rabbit hole of tasting the different varieties and, you know, seeing the different nuance and flavors as well. Not as strong as, say, mangoes, or different, but still different nonetheless. All of these taste slightly different, and you can taste and appreciate the different flavors. I'm dying to taste this one and the, the Simmons that we have in the house. But that supposedly is an excellent one as well. And Oro Negro. Hopefully by next year, we'll be able to try that one as well.
Besides on our Spanish tradition or Spanish food that we eat on a daily basis, no dish, like I said, is complete when you're gathering with friends, family, or just your immediate family. No dish, no dinner is complete without having a slice of avocado. Once you put the slice of avocado over your plate, you know your dish is complete. And I'm pretty sure I'm speaking for not just my family, but most of the families, Spanish families, that they know that once they put that slice of avocado, it's like, okay, you don't need to add nothing more to the plate because the plate is complete.
Sure. And people are out there growing them. The avocados, you know, don't get the glory, you know, because
the glory that they deserve.
Exactly.
The glory that they deserve.
The squirrels love them. That's the problem with
Yes.
avocados, is keeping the squirrels off of them. But once you have enough to where you have enough to share, then, you know, everybody eats. But there are some in the neighborhood that we do see. There are a couple of trees out here, but you don't see them in abundance here.
Right.
Probably right over in Deltona. I'm sure you'll catch a ton, but it's possible, folks. You can grow them, keep them small here. I would say less than 20 feet. I don't want a huge tree here because I want to be able to grab them from a picker pole at best. No ladders, nothing like that. But come out and see us. We do have more varieties coming. $45, or I'm sorry, 50 for one, or 45 when you buy two or more. So come on over and look at the selection, and we'll always get more. So
yes.
Y'all have a great day. Thanks for hanging out.
Let's say thank you for
Get out there and water them trees. Love y'all.